Today we will learn to make challah from home. This recipe makes 2 loaves of challah bread. For this recipe you will need 8 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon plus an additional ½ cup of sugar, 5 eggs, 1 tablespoon of salt, ½ a cup of vegetable oil, 1½ packets of active dry yeast, and you will also need 1 3/4 cups of lukewarm water. In a large bowl, start by dissolving the 1½ packets of yeast and 1 tablespoon of sugar in 1 3/4 cups of warmish water. Whisk the ½ a cup of vegetable oil into the yeast mixture. Then beat in 4 eggs, one at a time. Add the remaining ½ cup of sugar and 1 tablespoon of salt. Gradually add the flour, stirring after each addition. When the dough holds together, it is ready to be kneaded. Flour a clean surface for the dough. Knead the dough until it is smooth. This can take some time and strength, so make sure you have an adult helping. Clean out the large bowl and grease it using extra vegetable oil. Put the dough back into the bowl and cover it with plastic wrap. Let the dough rise for 1 hour in a warm place until it is almost doubled in size. You can also place the dough in an oven that has been heated to 150 degrees Fahrenheit and then turned off. Punch the dough down to remove any air bubbles. Cover and let it rise in a warm place for another ½ hour. Flour a clean surface again and divide the dough in half. Place half of the dough aside. Cut the dough into 6 evenly sized pieces and form them into 6 balls. Using your hands, roll each ball into a strand that is about 12 inches long and 1 inch wide. Place the 6 strands in a row so they are parallel to each other and pinch the tops of the strands together. Braid the challah using this pattern. Move the outside right strands over 2 strands. Take the second strand from the left and move it all the way to the right. Take the outside left strand and move it over 2. Move the second strand from the right to the far left, and repeat the pattern starting from the outside right strand again until all the strands are braided. Then twist the bread into a circle and pinch the ends together. Repeat these steps with the chunk of dough that was put aside. Place the loaves on a greased baking sheet, making sure that you keep 2 inches between each of the loaves. Beat the last egg and brush it onto the loaves. Then let the loaves rise for another hour. If you're baking, preheat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit and again brush the loaves with the whisked egg. You can also sprinkle poppy or sesame seeds onto the loaves. Bake the loaves on the middle rack of the oven for 35 minutes or until golden brown. Let the loaves cool on a wire rack when they are done.